it got cut off. And we're live again. Yeah, Occupy. So tell me, how do you felt about this march altogether? Like this whole experience from Mark Adams for Solidarity.
I think it's beautiful, and we'll do it every day until or night until he is released from Rikers.
Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate what you're
Pastor.
doing. You're an honorable man. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. So I didn't talk to you. Do you know Mark? You haven't met Mark?
Well, I do know Mark.
And tell me like any like special experience that you had with him.
My experience with Mark is whenever I see him, just give him a nice hug or receive a nice hug. And Mark is the person who is very supportive of everyone and also needs support from everyone. These are going to be an interesting 45 days for us and for him. Hopefully, when his time there is done, he'll come out to see some things that will again put a smile on his face.
Yeah, nice thought.
That's it, basically.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Pastor, where are you going? Are you going?
I think we're going to Union or somewhere. We're going to the other place that cut the seat. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really appreciate you viewers out there. Like I think this is like first time having, like not my first time actually on the Occupy Sleepful Wall Street on the district. I had mad viewers, and I appreciate that. I really don't care. I mean, it's really nice to feel like loved, but I get mixed in a lot. So I feel like my message, my my style of journalism is being aired and expressed and shows what the actions are happening and how I'm going with and asking random pedestrians while their march is happening. I go ask them questions and how they're feeling about it. So I really appreciate that style. But yeah, just gonna break it down. Ask two more people what's up. Hey, can I ask you guys questions?
Yeah, sure.
So how do you feel like what happened today with Mark's decision? Like that he got thrown into
I
jail.
think Trinity Wall Street has revealed itself to be not a church and to be a real estate agency and a corporation, and its willingness to put somebody in jail for 45 days for committing a nonviolent act against a piece of property that they only claim to own. They claim it only in so much as a Queen of England gave it to them in 1702, and they're putting a child of God in jail for a passionate and nonviolent act against a dusty lot.
Yeah, it's definitely a dusty lot.
That's not what churches usually do. So it's revealed, not a church. It's official now. Let this be chapter number 2 in the history, in a 100-year-old story perhaps, of Trinity's unraveling. Okay? If the Queen of England gave them that land in 1702,
But
maybe
again,
there's a lot of other land that's not really there.
I think it's a politic game, but like not all Trinities either, because remember Charlotte's Place was like keeping captive
Charlotte's
of
Place.
our like certain occupiers that I do not want to say expressed on this feed now, but like they were like living there like it was like candy to them, and they're being fed. So like let's have two sides of the coin. I'm not gonna be but they were
I'll
being.
argue that with you, Casper. Charlotte's Place is open whether Occupy exists or not. The fact that we filled it up is irrelevant. The fact that we attracted people of need to their neighborhood is irrelevant. Charlotte's Place exists with or without Occupy, like many other social justice efforts that they give lip service to and petty cash.
No, I totally agree, but like they could have closed the door on us.
No, they couldn't have, because then they would have looked really stupid.
They were given Charlotte's. I believe they were given Charlotte's Place as behest or inheritance.
They're not
from
allowed
somebody.
to close the doors.
And there are certain things they have to do with it. But as far as the situation with the trial and everything, I'll tell you what I told a freelance reporter today. I ran into this freelance reporter in the hallway in the courthouse, and he said, "Oh, because he saw my collar." And he said, "Oh, you work for Trinity Wall Street?" I'm like, "No,
Hell no.
no. Are you kidding?"
She does real work.
And I looked at him and I was like, "Wait." I'm like, "Have you been around? How do you that you think I work for Trinity Wall Street? Like, where have you been?" But anyway, that was my snarky reaction to that. But so he interviewed me, and what I told him basically is I said, you know what? I said, here's what I think. Trinity Wall Street, same thing that you just heard from Eve. Trinity Wall Street is behaving like a corporation. And I said, my experience, I've been with Occupy since October. My experience is that as a Christian, as a priest, I recognize in occupiers people who understand what a church is supposed to do, who understand what Jesus did, like what kind of teacher, what kind
And he
of
was a
person
revolutionary.
that he was. And I said that I see in the way that occupiers care about each other and take care of each other, I see a reflection of the early Christian communities and house churches where everybody held everything in common and took care of each other. And I said, Trinity Wall Street, I don't know what the heck that is.
Right.
Trinity Wall Street, I sentence you to community service. Trinity Wall Street, I demand that you pay fines to the rightful owners of the property you claim to be yours. Trinity Wall Street, I put in prison your sense of self-righteousness, which has been in freedom far too long. I challenge it.
This is only the latest
I appreciate
chapter in
it.
there.
But could I ask you both on something on a brighter side? What, like, when you met Mark, what filled in, like, besides your warmth of how his character,
Passion.
but like, what special experience that you had, like, with Mark personally?
So, Mark, Mark was one of the people in Occupy who was always the nicest to me, who wasn't like, okay, I'm not sure why you're hanging out with us, but you're weird, There are definitely people who kind of looked at me like, oh, I don't really know why she's here, that's a little sketchy, maybe she's trying to convert us to something. But Mark, the atheist, was always very friendly and very welcoming, and so, like, anytime I go to jail support, he's always like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here, even though I'm only there maybe I'm there for a couple hours and he's going to hang out all night. He's still nice about it, and he always has chocolate.
I mean, I've been hearing about this, and now he became vegan, so that chocolate is now obsolete.
No, because you can have dark chocolate that has no milk in it.
That's great. So you got to tell that to Mark. I don't think Mark knows.
I told him all
Oh, yeah.
about my gluten-free,
So we're gonna have-
sugar-free,
you're gonna have to
carb-free
write to him
life
and be like, Mark.
and almond milk.
Nice.
But, I mean,
So what-
for Mark,
Yeah.
as far as Mark goes, in this movement, I'm not one of these, as Sage puts it, one of these advantaged people. I have responsibilities, so I don't get to be at this movement with the kind of intensity that some other people have. I'm disadvantaged that way. And sometimes that's off-putting to some people that I can't put in 8-hour meetings or whatever. Mark was never one of those people. If I was here, Mark recognized that as an act of solidarity, never questioned, never gave himself reason to question me, always took time to continue a conversation, was not talking to me looking to see who else more important in the movement he might want to be able to talk to. He was always receptive.
Oh, I gotta go. I
ideas.
gotta talk to that guy.
And mostly about Mark, what I recognize is something I respect most in people, which is consistency. And it's something else I recognize in Mark is passion, which a lot of people recognize and are terribly annoyed in me. Mark has a quiet passion, maybe not quiet enough for the NYPD that day, but quiet enough. Mark's passion has a dignity that I don't not always able to pull off. And I also would like to say on a very serious note, I'm worried about Mark. I'm worried about him.
I know
as
we're
well.
establishing. We already put money into that account. I know we're establishing a mailing service. People are gonna start
Let
calling.
me propose that we each make 3 pieces of art, or 3 poems, or 3 letters, or 3 correspondences a day, every day. Let them be long. Let them have much to read through, as they, they're seeing as if we had done something sinister. Nope, that's not our style, brothers. We don't seize or destroy other people's lands or well-beings. That's not how we
Why don't we
roll.
look for the skeletons in your man's closet?
Yeah, man. Look inside for the crimes. The crimes are indoors. So, I think they're going to make even more of a warrior out of Mark and all of us. I really, I can't believe they would send a child of God to jail for this. Breaking and entering, NYPD seizing Trinity Church property.
Casper Streamline, that's hilarious.
He's throwing the trash. He was throwing in the trash and went into the private property, like you were saying. That's very nice of you, throwing the trash out. the cardboard that we by accident left. That's really nice of you. You see, he went into that man's, that private property side, which is not that house, but that's the guy's church house over there. See where my fingers? That's the other people's houses where the young lady came. No, yeah, totally. I appreciate you cleaning up. I'm sorry that we didn't do a better job at throwing out the garbage. But I appreciate your time. Well, hopefully there's nothing else anymore of trash. Okay. Spectre Gadget. That was hilarious. So again, I think I'm gonna shut down. It was really awesome. Thanks for watching the stream. Look, it's Casper. Oh shit. Yeah, and look at my dapper shoes. Oh, Casper. Your $12 shoes look awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. I hope to see you all again. Thanks for the mixers and the people, and I guess Occupy. And thanks to Jay and Global Rev and whoever else mixed me into their channel. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Keep strong. Do outreach. Outreach is the key, because without a voice, we're dead. Peace. Again, I'm on Occupy for Life. My Twitter handle is OWS_Casper, and that's it. I don't got a WePay. I'm poor as fuck. I should get one like everyone else now, but I haven't. Anyway, it was awesome. Thanks for watching. You guys rock, man. I really appreciate you viewers. It's really nice to see, yeah, I got one, and I know who's mixing me in. It's Global Rev and Jay, and other channels probably. And it's really nice to see more numbers, because it's cool. It's fitting. Hope I'm really good at what I'm doing. You guys could critique me, tell me yo, Casper, stop cursing. You suck. That's fine. I'll take it.
No, you streams can't tell you that, man. I don't think anybody on the social streams can tell you that.
I don't know. I had it done. I got DM'd once. I'm like, yo, dude, you got a potty mouth. I'm like, I know. It's from the toilet. All right. Yeah, that's my Twitter handle. All right, guys. It was awesome. Peace. Thank you again.